Leanne Ely from SavingDinner.com, better known as the Dinner Diva, and today we're going to make one of our soups from our Simply Delicious soup menu that we just put out because it is cold outside. Today we have amigo tortilla soup, and it's a real simple soup, very delicious, and it's going to warm you up on a cold day. Okay, first of all, we start with a pot on the stove top. We have 1½ tablespoons of olive oil, and to the olive oil, we're going to let it get hot for just a minute. We're going to add 1 chopped onion. It's going to be about 3/4 of a cup to a cup of onion. Okay? You add that to your soup pot. Turn that around a little bit. And you're going to want to let the onion get translucent. So it's got to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. To that, we're going to add about a cup or 2 of chopped chicken. Just use some leftover chicken that you have from your roasted leftover turkey or whatever. You can even buy it already cooked in the store. You just add that to your onion. To that, you're going to add about 1.5 cups of chicken broth. You can add prepared chicken broth. It's just real easy to do it that way. And believe it or not, we're going to add a cup or about 3/4 of a cup of apple juice. And this adds just a nice little dimension to the soup. We have about 12 ounces of tomato sauce. You want to stir that all up. And so far it doesn't look great, but it's going to get there in just a minute. Now here we have a little bit of the seasoning blend. There's cumin and chili powder in there. And we got about 3/4 of a teaspoon of each. We just add that in for our flavoring. And you can always add a little garlic powder, you can add some cilantro, you can add some other things too. Just improvise a little with the seasoning. And this has a lot of protein in it. We've got 2 cans of black beans. And to that we're going to add about 3/4 of a cup of your favorite salsa. And this is going to add a little bit of thickness and dimension to the soup, and also quite a bit of flavor. Okay, and you're going to let that, again, you're going to let this all cook up, probably about 5 to 10 minutes. This is a really quick and easy soup. You don't have to let it cook all day long on the stove. To that we're going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of lime juice. You can either squeeze it yourself, or you can just get one of those little limes, cheater limes that they have in the produce section. And again, you just let that cook up, taste and see what you think. Get a ladle, and you have to take a look at this because it's very pretty soup. Nice and thick. You get some chicken in there. And then you top it, you take some tortilla chips, just the kind of tortilla chips that you get from the grocery store. And just crush them and put them in. Put a little cheese on the top, and the heat from the soup will melt it nicely. And then for a little extra bonus flavor, and if you don't like cilantro, like Candy doesn't like cilantro, you don't have to do this, but cilantro will really add to it. And that's your soup. Doesn't that look good? You serve it with some quesadillas and a salad, you've got a complete meal. It's delicious. Enjoy your soup.